Hey guys, it's Crafty Lemon. So it's the new year. It's 2015. Yay! So I made a new thing over the holidays. So I'm gonna share it with you today. So I made this little flower garland headband. Yeah, you see it? My dad was like, they look like Christmas lights or something. I'm like, they're not Christmas lights, they're like flower buds. So, with this one, it wasn't that hard to make. It didn't take me too long, but it depends on your level of skill. So it might take you a little bit longer, or you could do it faster than I could. Try to get it back on the C-clip. So it looks like this. It's just like that. And then you just put it on your head. So, how do I look? I look fine. I hope. There. So I decided to put my hair up too, because you don't usually see me with my hair up. And my friends were like, oh yeah, you look so nice in your videos with your hair down. I'm like, I don't usually wear my hair down anyways, so. Or you can put it on like a regular headband, it also works. That's what my sister did. Like that, or I guess you could go like this. She did it like this. I don't know. I kind of like it like on my forehead. Resting like that. So yeah. So, to make this, headband, garland, you're gonna need your hook. And I'll be using my new rainbow loom hook. I'm like happy. I was internally screaming and jumping, but on the outside I'm like, yes. So you're gonna need a hook. You're gonna need some rubber bands too. I'll be using the same green. I think it's called like dark green, army green. I don't know. I threw out the package, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna use white for the buds, the pink buds. You're also gonna need a C-clip. So one tiny little C-clip or an S-clip or whatever you use. And yeah, and if you really don't know what your head size is, you might want to use a measuring tape. I didn't use a measuring tape, I just went like, okay, it fits around my head, it's fine. So let's start. So first I'm going to tell you how to start it off, like show you the measurement part. So I didn't use a measuring tape at first, I just wrapped it around my head and then, yeah. So first you take a measuring tape, measure your head. I made my ponytail lower. I think that's it. So about like 54. So 54 centimeters. 54 centimeters and about 21 inches. So for my headband, I used 29 bands. And that was, here, let's see. 29 bands. This is 29 bands. Let's see how long it is. Yeah, it's about 60 centimeters. Or, if you don't use centimeters, about 24 inches. So, you don't need to make the string, you don't need to make it too long, because considering the stretch, it won't be that bad. So if your head size was like 30, that's really small, but if it was like 30, and then when you take apart your headband and you lay it flat on the measuring tape and you measure and it says like 25, it's okay because it'll stretch. So yeah. Now we will get started on the flower bud thing and the other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our hook. So first we're gonna make the little stringy thingy. Where's the end? The string here. It's really simple. It just consists of a few bands. So just put your hook to the side and take 2 green bands or whatever color you want the, I guess, mostly part of the headband to be. So take 2 bands and you're gonna lay your right one on top of the left one, or vice versa. I think it works. Yeah, vice versa it would work. So right on top of the left, or left one on top of the right. And you're gonna you're gonna like push. So when you're gonna overlap them, the right on top of the left. So it's like a little Venn diagram thing. Like there's the little center thing. And then you're gonna take the center, or not the center, like the left, no, not the left, the right part here, so the right side of the left band, and you're gonna loop it, so it's like a single chain, that, and then you're gonna loop it. You loop the behind one over the front, and you pull. So you have this sort of thing. And I guess if that doesn't work, you can just like take your hook, put a band on, pull the band through, and place the other side back on your hook. And then pull through the first loop and tighten it. That also works too. It's actually less complicated than the way I just explained. Oh, okay. So now we are going to start with the buds. So to start with the buds, you need 2 green bands. So 2 green bands. And your vine, I'll just call it a vine thing that you started on. And 1 color for the flower bud. You can't really see it because it's like dark colors. So yeah, this is what you'll need. So you can just put the vine to the side, take your hook, and 1 green band. So with the green band, you're going to place it on your hook, and you're going to loop it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 5 loops on your hook. Then you take your bud color, which is white, place it on your hook, and loop it around 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 loops. Like that. Now we're going to take our last green band and we're going to place it on our hook and pull the 4 white loops through. Like that. And you place the other end back on your hook. So it looks somewhat like this. Then you take the 5 greens and you loop them over these 2 loops. I'm just going to use my finger and pull them over. There we go. So now you have this like little bud thing and it's super adorable. That's why my dad called it a Christmas light, because it's like hanging upside down and looks kind of funny. So yeah, now we're going to take our vine and we're going to place it on our hook and we're going to loop the bud through on the first one. So we have this. Yay! This is the process, pretty much. So not when, but okay, we're gonna redo it again. So you take another band and we make that little slip knot thing. So single chain sort of thing. Loop the back over the front and tighten it. So you have 3 now. So there is a specific pattern I used to achieve this kind of pattern. So like they're all separated, but they look kind of evenly spaced out. So I did a bud on every first chain. So you see there's 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So then we put a bud there. So make 1 more. So there's a gap of 2 bands in between each bud. Now we're going to make another bud. So take our hook, 2 green bands, 1 white band. Place the green band on our hook and loop it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take our white band, place it, loop it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take the green band again and loop the 4 white onto our hook, and take the other end, put it back on. And then loop the green ones over. Alright, this is kind of new for me, so I need to learn how to pull it over properly so I don't look weird. So there we go, we have 1 bud, yay! And then again, we just place the end, so that's why you have it every couple. So then you can just loop it on the end part and loop your bud on. There we go. So you have this. I am going to repeat the process 1 more time, and then I'll do it by myself and I'll come back and show you how to finish it. So 1 more time. And when okay, we're gonna braid it afterwards, so I'll show you what you do when you braid it. So you have these, and oh yeah, I was gonna do another one. I feel really absent-minded right now. So I'm gonna loop another one. My dad is like playing music in the background. I don't know why. He's still playing Christmas music though. I don't know, he likes music, so he just plays music whenever it helps him work. I don't know. It's kind of weird because like I'm filming right now. He doesn't know that. He's just playing music and he's working at the same time. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Oh, I need another band. You can kind of hear it, like I can hear it, it's like loud and clear, but make another bud. Four. 1, 2, 3. Take the green band, loop the white over, place the end back on, and then loop the 4 green over. Like, yeah. There we go. Then place it on your vine. Okay, there we go. So you repeat this process all the way until you have it going all the way around your head, or as long as you need it. So remember how I said I used 29 bands, so I'm going to count 29 bands and I'll be back to show you the rest of it. Okay, so I finished my vine thing. So I have 29 bands on and I have all my little buds on as well. So in order to make the headband, you also need to make 2 more of these vine things, except you won't need the flowers on them. So I made 2 more. See, they're just plain old string stuff. So now that we have all 3 strings, we can begin the braiding process. Of course, if you don't know how to braid, then you might want to learn how to first, because yeah, that'll be easier, but I'll teach you anyways. So where did I start? I started here. Okay. So when I braided, I used my loom because, I don't know, it was easier somehow. Maybe move back a little bit. So what I first did was I put on 1 regular new bud band, like vine, on a peg, just any peg over here. Then I put on the flower one. So the flower one will be sandwiched in between the 2 regular ones. Like that. So this one is in the middle, and then the other 2 plain ones are on the side. So let's see if I can get something heavy. Maybe this book will do. Okay, I think that looks fine. So I just put like a book or something on top, and now we're gonna start braiding. So when you braid, you need to have 3 strings. If you have more, I guess you can braid. I just don't know how you would do it. So you're gonna take the left one and you're gonna put it in the center. Switch it out with the flower one. So now you have these 2 and this one. Take the right and bring it into the center and switch it with the middle. Take the left, put it in the center. So then you're back to this, where the flower is in the middle. Take the right and pull it over the middle. Take the left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle, right, then left, then right, you have to make sure that the bottom doesn't get tangled up, left, right, left, right, left, and right. So when you braid and the flower is like right there, you don't need to worry about it, just continue braiding like normal. Like that. So you can just sit here and watch me braid, or I can just stop and you can keep braiding while I skip ahead. So I'm gonna pause the video here. You can pause the video here and I'll stop recording. And when you come back, I'll show you how to finish off the headband. Oh, oops. Okay, I'm done. So that was really quick for me. So now I have the 3 loose ends, and it might be that one of them is longer than the other, so that's okay. I'm just going to take off one band. I'll just take one off after. So When you're done braiding, you want to take a band the color of your vine, and let me slip it on my finger, and you want to tie it around like a little hair tie, if you know how to tie your hair, or just loop it around, I guess you could say instead. Loop it around 3 times, so, sorry, 2 times. So, 1, and once more, 2, oops, and then I'll get rid of this one here. There we go. So now you have about this much left. I could have kept braiding, but it's okay. So now we're finished, and we can grab a C-clip, and we can loop all of the bands on. And last one. There we go. Ta-da! And now we're done, and we can just loop the rest on this side. That went faster than I thought. So now you have your flower headband. Yay! Hey, let me try it on. Okay, let's try it on. It's kind of big, a little bit. It like fits around my ponytail. Like, it's that big. I guess that's not bad. I mean, it'll be looser on my head, but it won't be like loosey-goosey. Ta-da! So yeah, this was my tutorial for this flower garland headband thing that I made up. So I hope you guys liked it. Please click the like button below. And if you have any feedback or just want to comment something, comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be coming out with some clay charms, maybe a month or so away. But we'll see, depends on my updating schedule. Yeah. Bye!